This video contains accident scene footage which may upset some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. The ATSB has published a preliminary report into its ongoing investigation of the collision with terrain involving a Piper PA-32 Lance at Shellharbour Airport in New South Wales. On the morning of the 11th of October 2025, the aircraft taxied for a private IFR flight to Bathurst Airport in New South Wales with a pilot and 2 passengers on board. After broadcasting on the Common Traffic Advisory Frequency, or CTAF, the aircraft took off on runway 26 and lifted off after a 410-metre ground roll. Abruptly pitching upwards and yawing left as it became airborne, the aircraft then climbed away from the runway in a nose-high attitude while skidding and rolling to the left. As the aircraft followed a left-turning flight path, the angle of bank appeared to stabilise briefly. As it reached a maximum recorded altitude of about 50 feet above ground level, the aircraft began descending, with the angle of bank and descent rate increasing rapidly towards the end of the flight. The aircraft collided with terrain, with the left wingtip impacting the ground first while the aircraft was at a near 90-degree angle of bank and with a slightly nose-down attitude. Tragically, the pilot and passengers were fatally injured in the accident. The ATSB's on-site examination found the damage to the propeller indicated the engine was driving the propeller at the time of impact. The landing gear was still extended, and the flaps were extended at the 10-degree setting. A witness near the airport captured 2 photographs of the aircraft while it was airborne. These photos were examined by investigators and indicated that all doors appeared to be correctly secured. Investigators also found the stabilator trim was set to slightly nose up, and the rudder trim was neutral. The pilot's seat rails indicated the seat was locked in an appropriate position. There was no damage to the outboard passenger seat rail stop to indicate this seat had slid rearward during the short flight. Further, no recordings were captured on the Shellharbour Airport CTAF from the pilot, following those made prior to takeoff. After conducting an initial on-site examination at the accident site, the ATSB moved the wreckage to a nearby hangar for examination and the recovery of several components. The investigation is continuing and will include a further review and examination of recorded data, aircraft documentation and maintenance records, recovered aircraft components, and pilot medical records, qualifications and experience. You can read the preliminary report by searching AO-2025-064 on the ATSB's website, from the link below or from the link in our bio.